Woo! Okay, and here we go again. After taking a rest, let's continue on. Antidote rock. Yes, yes, yes.
I hate camping out.
Yeah. Let's go. Can go down here. Wheat! A type of grain found in climates both hot and cold. When turned into flour, it can be used in a wide array of recipes.
You should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Do we take fall damage? Doesn't look like it.
Definitely.
Go. A carp! A hardy fish that can survive in even poor water. It's best to cook it first before eating, as consuming it raw is dangerous. An herb that raises max HP when used. Highly effective. Consuming it gives the eater a burst of newfound energy.
What's this thing?
I don't know if it's better to hold on to that for now or to use it right away. The problem with items like that is before I not max out my characters level wise, I never really know who is going to end at a very bad spot. You know? Without any boosting, without any upgrades like this, who really needs it from my characters? You know? Let's go for other stats, maybe like strength. If I get some items that increase strength, and in the end I just end up giving this item to the character that naturally turns out to get the highest strength at level 100 or something. The one character that doesn't really need the boost though.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They are very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. We can try, we can give it a shot.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Mushroom, an umbrella-shaped fungus often found in moist areas. Poisonous varieties exist, meaning caution must be exercised when picking them. We can try this fight. Let's see. He has one glowy leg, so maybe... Oh! I should attack this one. Okay, I'm doing 1 damage, 2 damage, and he one-shots me. Okay. For 2000 damage. Or 20,000 damage even. Okay. Recovering from party defeat. When the party wipes out in a normal fight and loses, it costs CP to recover in that same area. While you'll still return to the same area even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to accrue CP can still be wise. Accrue.
I can't believe this.
Okay, but we're still we're still here. We didn't have to reload an old save. We didn't get a game over screen or something. I would say that's pretty nice, actually.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
So the game doesn't punish you really badly if you want to try something out or be a little bit cocky and just push your luck a little bit by taking on a harder enemy. That's nice. That way you're incentivized to just always give it a shot, always give it a try, and not shy away. Okay, what the hell are you? A dog tail resembling that of a wise noble Shiba Inu, that when combined with a set of ears makes it tempting to run around barking everywhere.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Danan owls. Danan owls can be found roosting in hidden spots throughout the land. There may be something in it for adventurers who choose to track them down. Outfits. You can change each character's costume, hair and accessories regardless of their equipped armor. New weapon skins are also added when a character acquires a new weapon. Note, in certain scenes costumes may be temporarily altered. On the costume screen, press Y to save a character's current appearance as a custom set, as well as load an existing one. Each character can have up to 5 saved custom sets. Nice. Need. Okay, let's move on then. Let's beat up those guys here. Level 7 armadillos. Ooh. Okay. Okay, break, break. Let's go. Aerial combo. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for what's going on in my back here, so I don't get surprised like this. Whoa. Okay. Another break. Oh. That was a perfect dodge right there. Perfect dodge.
These little ones, they're hardly worth our time. Our work is done here.
Okay.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Orange gel. A valuable medicinal gel that supplements a person's vitality when eaten. Restores 30%
What's this
CP.
thing?
CP. Hmm? So, yeah, there doesn't seem to be a preemptive strike or anything, you know, like you have in many other games like this. Where you just press attack before the actual fight starts to give yourself an advantage in the fight, like a surprise round or something. Uh-oh. Thanks for the heals. Okay, let's go.
Let me know if you're struggling.
Parallax stone. A stone that can relieve numbness when rubbed, making it prized by those who have to maintain the same posture for extended periods during work. Okay, maybe we use this for crafting or for something. Getting some medicine. Ulzebek. What a lovely town.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Oh, the guy!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
You know his name? Roy. Or George. Something. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, right? I wouldn't call myself a recruit, really. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever decide to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Ulzbek. It's a Danan enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Marajango, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The bright eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we have made it our headquarters. Is here anything else? What's the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Zion mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. True. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Okay, that's it then. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zoogles when you go out, okay? Sure, lady. Yep. Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use, I can't take on those bright eyes. But bro... Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they leave just like they did in Moscow. These chickens had just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Damn. Come on, quit standing around talking, we've got water to carry. But you saw all those Crimson Crows members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got him. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the bright eyes can't afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their mind. Sparkly water.
What's this doing here?
Apple gel. Yep. We're going to take it, definitely, yep. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make things with. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. So I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You with them? But what can you do? Your body's so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids, to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... that guy is going to die. I'm short on both supplies and manpower over here. I guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. Okay. Let's look over here first. The wastelands ahead are inhabited by nothing but Zoogles for miles. If you don't have business out there, I'd stay far away. Well, okay then. These injuries should heal eventually, and when they do, I'm getting sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'm going to make it out there alive this time. Pretty bad, man, pretty bad. Oh yeah, yeah. Wastelands. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing's changed, nothing. If them bright eyes find out we've got a Crimson Crow hiding among us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Ulzbek. She's right. They'll kill us all, each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'd give it a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. Much as I hate to admit it, they are both right. I hate the Renans as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. All this dog talk just makes today's work that much harder to get through than it already is. I'm out on patrol on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Bright Eyes. If any of us even sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. After working with my hands all my life, I can't hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. Sounds like there's a bit of a ruckus close by. Did something happen? I don't know what's going on around here. Long as it don't make my life any harder though, I don't give a hoot. Been a long and hard enough struggle making it to this age as it is. My creaky old body can't take much more. The road over there leads to the Iglia Wastes. You won't find any Renan since it's all just ruins and abandoned villages, but it's crawling with stray Zoogles, so be careful if you go there. I would like to go there. Sounds nice. Sounds like there's a lot of treasure. Let's get up here. Whew, I've lived in Calaglia all my life, so I like to think I can take a little heat, but this is really pushing it. That's why I've got to stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for Renans. Yep, stay hydrated. It seemed like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. You think it's finally safe for me to come out? We've got to stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have a repeat of what happened in the old Zion mine. What do we have here? Is crab meat. Crabs of leftover meat from various animal parts. Though a little unseemly, with preparation it can be eaten just fine.
What's this thing?
Dude, who knows how long this meat has been stored in this box on this rooftop in the blazing sun? I mean, don't push your luck. Has there ever been an, I don't know, an RPG where your whole party can die from food poisoning? Like your whole party wiped out, not in combat, but because you ate something bad the night before. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Okay, we can't leave. Okay then, let's head up here. Nath, oh yeah. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are rations we managed to swipe back from the Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile. Yeah. Feeding the kids. Get inside.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
I guess it's either Nath or
Told you,
Zephyr.
it fits like a dream.
Who's the red? Because someone ratted them out, right?
I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits.
Or how did the Renans find them in the mine so
But
fast?
something tells me you'd rather pass.
They've got to have a traitor among them, right?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
I feel like the game has put so much effort into convincing us that Zephyr is an honest, nice guy, that they're going to pull the rug from under our feet, and he turns out to be the bad guy, the traitor. Ocean Blue Battle Garb. Ocean blue clothing received from Teal'Zir that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr left your party. Neat. Hoo-hoo. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renin lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they are good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. Nave's still talking to the others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi to him. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we are mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, if Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. Anything else you wanted to ask about? How do the Renans fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and singing the Zugals on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone on one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. Anything else you wanted to talk about? What are you guys doing in Ulzebek? Ulzebek is one of the enclaves where Danon slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. Anything else? What can you tell me about the Renans? The big planet in the sky is their home world, Renna, while the smaller object is Lenegis, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about their name? We call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embeddeds, since we're all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. Big shot Renans in charge, the lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They are made of weird fabric and stick out like a Thor's thumb. Anything else? What are Zeugles? Zeugles are the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they are all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escaped from their keepers. We call those strays. What are astral arts? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to the powers that they use. They are basically like a kind of magic. Danans can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to deal with as their Zeugl pets. Okay, that's it. Alright, well, if you think of something you need to ask, just let me know. The other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. That takes care of that and that. I guess that leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. Woohoo! Another hoot! Rabbit ears. Rabbit ears that project innocence. They look big enough to pick up even the quietest conversations. Their hoots sound so...
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
strange.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
And with strange, I mean too much like a person instead of an animal. Okay. Well, okay. This position's good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In a worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyrs thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. So he's like the one person that would make the less sense to rat everybody out. He must be it.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
This place here is our hideout. Worst comes to worst, we've got plenty of escape routes ready in case we need to bolt from here too. Okay.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
The hood.
There's someone around here who needs our help.
The hood's got a hood. Sorry, I'm busy right now. Why don't you walk over and see what he needs first?
Hey.
Okay, Nave sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Sever can vouch for her. If Sever is good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Darren. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we all already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place here is for. To give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mines. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
Got it. You're welcome to use the facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Nice. Start quest. Supply procurement. Okay. Subquests. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Cleaning the subquest will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records. Okay.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
My CP is a little bit low, but I'm going to try this anyway. So now it's just the two of us.
Here I go!
Here I come!
You're mine!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Take
Here I
this!
go! Got you!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're on!
Oh,
You're mine! It's over!
Mega ready! Excited!
Slash!
You're mine!
Strut! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Here I go!
You're on!
oh, dodge!
You're finished!
Mega
Take
ready!
this!
Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge!
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid!
You're mine! You're finished!
Excited!
You're on!
Here we go.
We managed to pull through.
They are right next to the camp. They got attacked.
What?
Do we have to fight?
All dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you
Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Bushes of love.
Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He's starting to feel bad for them.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
After being ice cold the whole time.
A cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
Yeah.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
So it's really just that, a
I
cooking
hate
pot.
camping out.
Yeah. Must have been the best chili that guy ever made. Yeah, let's rest here.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah. The
Zoogles.
last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renins who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renins couldn't stop at just
Bioweapons.
the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests. I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
Let's head back. Dude, we really need a new sword. This rusty old thing is totally ruining our outfit. And we have to do something about your mask. Really. You know, I mean, I understand you're rocking the whole mysterious stranger with the hidden face thing, but come on, man. This mask, it's gotta weigh a ton or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he has really bad neck pain the whole time.
I won't forgive you! It's over!
Here I come! Slap!
Let me help!
You're finished!
First aid!
You're mine! You're finished! You're ours!
You're mine!
No escape! It's over!
Oh, what?
It's over! It's over!
Here I go.
You're on!
You're mine.
Here I come!
I'm only getting started.
Uh,
Got you. Magna Ray.
You're finished!
Take it.
Blue escape!
Harvest it. Magna Ray.
You're mine!
Here, let me help.
Rising Wyvern!
First aid.
You're finished!
There.
You're on!
Got you. Magna Ray.
girl!
Here's a healing art.
Got a dodge?
First aid. There. One more.
Combat is fun.
Looks like we won.
Okay. Let's finish the side quest here. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? Kid got it right. I know whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they are dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So I... This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nave and then get ready to fight. Quest complete. Got our first money. Emblem obtained. Iron Mask, Rebellious Block. Okay. Skill, Counter Edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press RB to trigger an immediate counterattack. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points, SP, to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right button. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press X. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. Okay, cool. So we have here Severing Wind. It's a sword strike art, I guess, with wind element associated to it. Summons a vicious gale as it strikes enemies upward. Mid-air evasion allows you to dodge once while in mid-air. Okay. Increases max AG by 1. Interesting. A hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrusts before concluding with a dramatic slash. Okay. Increased critical damage, okay. A lightning fast thrust followed by a sweep attack. Sonic thrust, I remember this. Increased mid-air damage. Okay. Easier perfect evading guarding. Makes perfect evading and perfect guarding easier to execute. Well, if we can get a follow-up attack right after that, then I'm going to get some more SP for that. Title Iron Mask. A masked slave with neither memories nor name, yet somehow he knows the way of the sword. Completion bonus, attack plus 10. So if we get all the abilities associated with it, we get plus 10 attack permanently. Interesting. And this one, Rebellious Spock. Every flame of revolution begins with a spark, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of the oppressed as the fire becomes ablaze. Completion bonus defense plus 10. Cool. And what about her? She only has one title so far, Escape Artist. A Renan on the run from her own kind. She repels her pursuers with a rifle and astral arts in pursuit of her ultimate goal. Completion bonus elemental defense plus 10. Gemini Aqua. Evades to the right, then fires 2 water shots that fly from side to side on impact. Increased near-death attack, elemental attack. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. KO prevention. Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time when taking an attack that would otherwise normally KO you. And Burning Strike. A beginner fire art that drops 3 fireballs from the skies. Since she is my healer in this group, everything that helps her staying alive longer is welcome, so I'm going to save up for the KO prevention first. Especially on hard difficulty where some enemies can just one-shot you. It's good to stay alive in that case. Speak to Knave again. We're going to do this right now.